I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's SHAI. Really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Johnson's versatility really shows up in the pick and roll.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And here's SGA. 7 points in the game. Cashes in the 12-footer. SGA's got 9.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Outside SHAI. Okongwu, a screen on Williams. Here's SHAI. Some solid defense from Williams. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Atlanta with the ball, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Back to Daniels. Holmgren against Johnson. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And whether he's the ball handler or screener, Jalen Johnson loves to operate pick and roll.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's Atlanta now. 4-point game. And he lobs it up to the rim. SGA with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be Okongwu shooting. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good, Okongwu. Thunder leading by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from beyond the arc. SGA's got 6.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot from deep. Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
From downtown. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Hawks trail by 9. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Williams. Pass to Johnson. Over Holmgren. Atlanta again missing.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. To the inside. It's tipped. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Hawks making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Carlson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And miss after miss right now.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Alexander Walker to the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Atlanta shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Fires the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, these are the shots you want Alex Caruso taking. Those corner threes, the shortest distance in the league. Yes, sir, Alex.
To the middle. Here's SHAI. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. SHAI's got 7.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Joe. Caruso outside. No good on the three. The Hawks trailing. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. No good with the triple.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams. He's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Caruso. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, SHAI. Dort with a steal. SHAI at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Jacks up a 3. Daniels misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Dyson Daniels on top. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Outside SHAI. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. The shot won't fall. Thunder trail by 6. Pass to Williams. Dort, a screen on Daniels. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the report, Alec. Williams from long range. The offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
The crossover. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He's got 6.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Pass to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a pick. Tries a 10-footer. SGA doing his thing in close.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
There's a screen by Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
And they've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open.
Not find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Fires from the wing. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Daniels. The Hawks lead by 7. Out to the wing. Pass to Johnson. And a nice finish on the layup. Johnson's got 11 points.
And that's when Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Williams looking around. Right side, Mitchell. Here's Hartenstein. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Atlanta leading by 5. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Daniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. It's stolen by Johnson. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell with room to shoot. Nails the wide open jumper. He has 6.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
There's 39 seconds left in the second. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. That one's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
SGA against Daniels. From deep, SGA. No rebound by Atlanta. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the Hawks, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Looking at Atlanta, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And getting to that first half, C.J. McCollum was just flat out awesome.
I'll defer to Kenny's expertise on guards, but C.J. McCollum showing all his tricks can light it up from any part of the floor and facilitate as well.
Yeah, you can run the offense through him or set him up for shots off the ball. Either way.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. SGA passes to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot. Possessions.
To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
SGA finds Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Johnson against Holmgren. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Johnson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what intensity from Johnson against the foul. Not allowing it to stop him cold.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Thunder trail by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 20 points for him. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That is just fantastic pick and roll play by Jalen Williams. Going to say, okay, I can play make as well now.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now. Williams passes to Holmgren. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Okongwu with the bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Dort. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist from Hartenstein.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finish.
Oh, okay then.
Wow, that That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. It's good.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Steps back. Pass to SHAI. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson with a bucket.
And another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. In third, the Thunder.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 10. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from SHAI. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his 3rd foul so far. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson passes to Okongwu.
What you love about Hartenstein, good size, quick feet.
Okongwu, no good. Here's SGA. Outside for Dort. From deep, Holmgren. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game. SHAI up top. Outside Johnson from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. This one for 3. He drops it from range. 12 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Pass to Johnson. And here's SHAI. Johnson a screen on Williams. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And this is the kind of pressure Johnson applies.
Thunder trail by 12. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires at the elbow. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. The Hawks lead by 12. Outside Johnson. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 11 points here in the 2nd half.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Holmgren against Johnson. Pass to Williams. Outside for Dort. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
And here's Daniels. Dort defending. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by SGA. In transition, here they come. Dort finds SGA. Basket's good. And that's now 28 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to SHAI. Shot clock at 5. Johnson for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Kispert's checked in for Shai. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso. He's checked in for Hartenstein. And Mitchell subbed in for Dort. Outside Johnson. Pass to Kispert. Three-pointer. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on the layup. Atlanta leading by 7. Daniels outside. The deep 3. SGA pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. Pass to Williams. From deep, Mitchell hits the trifecta. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Counted. He's got 14.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Daniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso with the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Okongwu. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Deflects the pass. Now here's Caruso. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
By these little in-between buckets, you've got to have good touch. Excellent shot selection from Alex Caruso.
Okongwu, the pass to Kispert. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Daniels. And a miss there on the triple.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, then you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report out. So for Oklahoma City, Carlson, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams